Vamos lá, continuar.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Amigo. Eu encontro mais alguma coisa. Tá dizendo que é pra lá. Deve ser algum portal, né? Beleza, deixa eu só ver se aqui eu esqueci de alguma coisa. Esqueci nada não.
Look who's with us.
We're really in the Fade.
Land of raw magic, nightmares, and this, apparently. It's a lot to take in.
Harding thought we should talk about what comes next.
She's not wrong. But if you need a breather, can't hurt to look around first. So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
No.
Solus had 2 of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. 2 of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a pair of elven gods. Like it's easy.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
They were evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have 2. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that, without Varric. And you're still getting back on your feet.
I'm fine. We can't just sit here and do nothing.
We need to investigate. Figure out what we're dealing with before we rush in and make things worse.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
If Elganan and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we don't have time to waste. We need to act now.
We don't know what they can do or what they want. We don't even know if Solus is telling the truth.
I'm not saying we go in blind. This time, if we see a shot, we take it.
All right. The last place we saw them was the ritual site.
The Illuvian took us here from the ritual site, instead of back to Minrathous.
Then let's hope it takes us back.
Harding, you okay to go?
I'm not gonna sit back while elven gods destroy the world because I have a headache.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that alluvion.
If it even takes us back to Arlethan.
Hardik, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine.
Well then. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Vai ser mais gente pra dupla, né? Pra equipe.
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We found Solus and stopped his ritual, but things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elganon and Gillenane, supposedly.
Mathalanost.
The return of our gods, the Evanuris.
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
So Elganon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. Then you two get your friend back to your camp and we'll find Belara.
Harding, I need you to stay with the Veil Jumpers. Nev and I can handle this.
I'm fine.
No, you're not. Until you've recovered from your injuries, you're a liability.
Fine.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper Camp. It's just south of here.
Bellara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
I've never seen fog like this. Something's not right. So that suit of armor is moving. Company, get ready. That goes.
Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Bora? Bora Luther. Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Também vai fazer parte do grupo.
Wait, I know that name. But protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. Our gods, Elginar and Ingillinane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
Like I said, end of the world? You can mull it over later.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what exactly?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Irulan said you're their best Veil Jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it, safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I sure hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Aí, entrou para o
I've been
grupo.
trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
A few dozen demons shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Ah, and I'm guessing it sees us as threats.
Beleza. O item dá pra vender. Muito provavelmente é o que eu vou fazer.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Go.
Then let's deal with them.
Hey, Rook, nice shot. Well, that's done.
Entendendo, né? Ainda os comandos do jogo. Embaixo tinha uma coisa. Tecido. Vamos embora.
Any ideas on what the artifact we're looking for might be?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
Eu vou quebrar tudo. Beleza, aqui eu vou abrir.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Do you know what this place was?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
Why would there be an armory this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
Vamos lá.
Well, isn't this a sight?
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
No way across. Think we can make the jump?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go! Easy.
Well, isn't that something?
Foda. Eu, como um bom fã de Harry Potter, gosto dessas coisas de magia. Quase que eu ia me embora agora. Lá, atravessar.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract the mass mutants hanging around.
We're ready.
Não sei o que vai acontecer. Deixa eu coletar logo o que eu tiver de coletar.
We've got company. Can't get along. from a distance.
Gets that one. That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead. Construct. We'll have to take it down. Easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Bad end here.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic.
Encontramos o espírito arquivo dos usurpadores. Não é uma criação do lobo temido, como pensávamos, mas de outra pessoa. Pode imaginar de quem. Sua remoção apresenta risco, mas deixá-lo não é diferente. Aguarde suas ordens. Lorde, o nome do Lorde, Capitão Atanarel.
But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow.
Então, ver se por aqui tem mais alguma coisa. Não tem. Vamos ver do outro lado. Não, do outro lado não tem. Ó, o ouro. E aí, vamos embora.
Seeing these kinds of things never gets old.
Anything here that can help you piece together what exactly that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Ainda não, posicionar. Calma aí, deixa eu entrar aqui pra ver se tem alguma coisa aqui. Estampa. Antes de pegar aqui, então a gente vai tirar dali e colocar aqui. Não, peraí. Pegar. Posicionar. Abrir aqui. Lado. Baú. Pois eu olho. São armas, né? Melhorar o arsenal para ter mais monstros. Deixa eu trocar o aqui. Ando. Vamos lá. Aqui vai ter treta. Aqui pelo menos tem um ourinho, né?
Right about what?
About where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is.
There's a problem. That's one for us. So if this is an armory, what sort of artifact are we finding? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
A what?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Our ancestors used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Methalinast. Darkspawn.
What's behind? Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Uns bugzinhos. Mas a gente tá vendo que com o tempo, né, as criaturas estão acordando, elas mesmo dizendo que nunca tinha visto algumas delas. Ou seja, vou pegar aqui, né?
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Bom, eu acho que não tem mais nada, né?
Eyes open. On your left. Take that. Got company on the right.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlothan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
Could the Elven gods be commanding the Darkspawn? Solus did say they were blighted.
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple. The wall looks weak here. I bet we could break it somehow. I wonder if that ballista could smash through this wall. More darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
We're close. I can feel it. Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
de degradação para enxuar. O Evanures agora detém um poder além de qualquer coisa que eu já vi. A magia que usam é alimentada pela corrupção e pela morte, e se impregna até mesmo nas pedras. Não vamos sobreviver a este ciclo. Muito provavelmente falando sobre essa magia que eles estavam com medo, né? Deixa eu pegar isso aqui, né? Isso aqui. Ouro. E vamos lá.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here.
Como é que a gente vai
This is
fazer?
it. This is where it was
Subir.
kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
Why is it called that?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
Pera aí. Não. É isso, vamos lá. Vai ter algum boss aqui, será? Primeiro boss do jogo.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer. store is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
There has to be another one of those power crystals around here somewhere. Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall. All that's left.
Vamos ver aqui qual foi a... Peguei uma nova no arco.
Is the Neste Thallen? I have so many questions for it.
You're going to ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
Outra arma. Passo da aprovação. Vamos lá de novo. Mas pelo que eu vi... É isso. Peças melhores do que a que eu tava. Se tem life pra pegar ali é porque
Here it is.
deve ter alguma briga aqui.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
As if darkspawn demons and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
Perguntar, né? Vamos ser...
Exactly?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlethan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before.
Vai aparecer algum boss aí.
It's almost like
Sabia.
it's breathing.
Sabia.
Ogre! That's an ogre!
Ogro demônio. Bora, bora. Meu primeiro boss.
Wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go.
Oh.
That's good. I think.
Isso é bom, eu acho.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh. No, you don't.
Uh-oh.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dethara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dethara.
Right. I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dethara. What do you...
So that's the Nardus Datharan.
It was, or is, I mean. Crystal's broken though, needs fixing. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff.
E eu tô gostando muito, né? Espero que quem vem acompanhar também
Strife
goste.
and Ireland will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veilguard camp. Ready to go?
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veilguard camp.
Eu não sei se tem que pegar mais alguma coisa, só botei pra gente ir.
Wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalan.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, Veiljumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them...
We find the gods. Or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlethan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeter's crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
You mean 4? You're not leaving me behind.
You were just wounded. We can...
You'll have to tie me up to keep me here.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people. And it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Good luck.
Okay, we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the... dock.
What you hear about Demeter's crossing? Plenty of ways to spend your coin here. And now that we've met, do your best not to die, yeah? It can be...
We're losing too many veil jumpers as it is. Now Demeter's crossing.
We need to get a handle on what's going on out there, and fast.
Sounds like a lot happened here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlethan City centuries ago. Whole lot of blood magic during the war.
And now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed, and now it's bleeding again.
What a view.
That was the capital city, Arlethan. This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day. We got it.
Tô curioso, aí eu vou por aqui primeiro. Mais um. Praticamente abri só um atalho aqui. Beleza. Vamos lá. Quando estiver pronto eu aviso, minha filha. Acho não.
Huh. Going down. Must be something to this. Harding, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. I need to get back in the fight.
Then let's go.
Se ela insiste, né? Procurar o pessoal
I've never
desaparecido.
seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing. This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
Salvar, né?
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
Sabia que algum ouro tinha aqui. Sabia. Não entendo nada. Aí. Podem achar ruim, tá esperando. Eu vou ganhar coisa aqui, ó.
Look, where are you going? Here's this way.
Be right there.
Aí eu já vou. Tô só tentando ganhar ouro. Se eu botar aí quantos ouros eu não ganhei. Peguei item valioso pra trocar. Pra vender lá no comerciante. Agora nós vamos. Destruir tudo.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They barricaded the main entrance of the town.
There's blight in there. I can feel it. Be careful.
I think we can get in over here. It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
They need to stay in. All of them.
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Cabeça. Peraí. Beleza. Já não consegue fazer mais nada. Beleza.
Everyone has to stay. We'll be rewarded. All of us. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here and everything will be fine.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The town square.
We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Burn out.
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlethan. I can't believe this happened.
Falou certo, era ela. Vamos ver aqui. Talvez. Esquece, não vale a pena discutir com o prefeito. Ele vai pegar ouro dos cofres da cidade para colocar uma nova fonte na praça, que fica na frente da janela frontal dele. Mas usar madeira para consertar as docas que todo mundo usa, aí é caro demais. Adelaide. E no caso é essa mulher que ela tá lá. Era amiga dela, né? Pelo que eu entendi. Tecido imperial. Tem que ir pra lá, então tem que arrodear aqui.
Is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blight must have lifted it up there.
Como se fosse uma carroça. Não abre. Só quando tiver vermelho. Aí consegue.
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
São as consequências da gente ter
Okay, let's keep
atrapalhado.
going. Might be more survivors.
Da gente ter atrapalhado o cara lá.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
Viva porque você tá sendo gentil, né?
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
Vamos lá.
More people.
Vamos lá. Cutscene. Prefeito aí.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers? Bora!
Jahel! He's alive!
Bora.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Bora, be careful.
Help me, anyone!
Prestar atenção para não perder nada. Prefeito Julius. Um dragão, velho. Fudeu. Ah, eu não vou lutar contra.
A hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
Deep breaths. Tell me what happened.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gilnenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
So you brought the Veil Jumpers to the middle of town?
For a blood sacrifice.
Because the gods needed power.
Did you know what the gods would do?
The Veil Jumpers, they were just strangers. I thought if they were taken first, everyone else might be spared.
So you did know?
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook, you're a Grey Warden. You could pack him off to Weishaupt as punishment.
We'll send him to the Wardens.
No! I'll never survive that.
We take anyone. Even murderous traitors like you.
It's more than you deserve.
You don't understand. I felt their power. It's irresistible.
You're going to spend the rest of your life fighting Darkspawn. That's not enough to redeem you, but it's a start.
But
be grateful I'm even giving you this chance.
Recebeu a chance mesmo.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the
Só o
start.
começo.
They made plans to tap more of the Blight. All of it. To rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
How are supplies? Right. Have a look. Come back anytime.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elginan and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elginan and Gillenane used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force. They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elginan and Gillenane shall require many hands.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Not if we stop it first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse?
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Balara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Illuvian working. Harding can track down the Lyrium dagger, and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
Mata da ruim. Vai procurar a adaga agora.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
E é isso. 2 missões. Acho que a gente fez a que tava mais 2, né? No caso, 3 missões hoje. Eu tô gostando particularmente muito do jogo. Jogo muito bom aí. É um RPG com ação, né? E é isso. Muito obrigado a quem assistiu. E vamos encerrar por aqui. Valeu, galera. Falou.